Hi everyone, welcome to our latest short attention span webinar. This one is on Kelly Malazzi's favorite thing in the world, voicemail.
I love it.
Here's 5 things that you need to know about voicemail, and Kelly, you can start us right off and get us going right away. What's number 1?
It is your friend. People embrace it and love it. Voicemail is a fantastic tool for you to use. I cannot tell you, my head wants to explode every time one of my customers says, I don't even leave a voicemail. I say, what? Like Stephen Colbert, what? Are you crazy? You have to use it as it's a valuable tool to demonstrate your professionalism, your persistence, and it's basically like a free 30-second commercial to tell people who you are, what it's going to be like to do business with you, why you're different. So it is, in a nutshell, it's everything you want to be able to tell somebody, you know, why you're awesome and why it's a great idea for them to listen to you, take your call the next time you call, and give you a chance to come in and say why you're different from all the other printers out there.
Number 2 is, the second thing you need to know about voicemail, you leave your phone number twice. And this is actually a tip that someone gave me at a seminar way back in, I don't know, the mid-90s, I think it was. I was out in Chicago, and somebody pulled me aside and said, hey, Bill, here's one for you. Leave your voicemail, you leave your number at the beginning and end. Why do you leave it at the beginning? Because if somebody is going to save your voicemail for the purpose of calling you back, you don't want to make them listen to the entire message all over again just to get your number. So you'd start off, you'd say, hi, this is Bill Farquharson from Aspire 4. Today is Monday, the blah, 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 and my telephone number is 781-934-7036. And then when you're done with your message, by the way, my number again is 781-934-7036. You say your number twice. Simple as that. Kelly, what's number 3?
It's definitely important that you keep yourself upbeat and positive and sound like someone who's really friendly and exciting to talk to on the phone. Because if you, Bill used to use this analogy all the time, if you sound like Eeyore, people are going to delete you, even though I happen to love Eeyore. You want to be somebody that's dynamic, and you want to be someone that's exciting to talk to. And it is very, very important that you, whether you use a script or not, practice this. Make sure you feel really good about the messages that you're leaving. That's one of the first things I ask my customers after I've been working with them for a few weeks is, tell me how you feel about the voicemails that you're leaving. And if they say, well, I'm not so sure, I break it down. I say, tell me what you're saying, and then say, what if we tried this? Let's try something a little bit different. And make sure that you're trying to be as clear and concise and also, very positive and upbeat at the same time. But, if you stumble over your words, that's fine. You may want to apologize for it. You're a human being, so you may even acknowledge it. I think there is, though, in some voicemail systems, there's probably the opportunity to delete a message before you hang up. So you may consider doing that you might want to do over. Or, again, be a human being and just say, I'm really sorry, that sounded awkward. Let me start over. But because most importantly, we want to keep this very short and sweet anyway. And again, as we go through the process of prospecting and using voicemail as a tool in our overall prospecting plan, each subsequent message that you leave, it's okay to be a little lighter. Hey, it's my second call. Third time I'm calling. Maybe third time's a charm. And you may refer to the calls you've made already in the past. Say this is and you may even say something like the 4th and final time I'll be calling you. So it's good to refer to what you've done in the past so that they know, oh, wow, this person really is, is persistent and really must have something important to say to me.
And next up then is to err on the side of aggressiveness. And what we're talking about here is very simple. It's just a matter of how many times do you call? I figure it this way. Okay, now I'm Northeast aggressive, and this doesn't play in every part of the country. But my opinion is I would rather call too many times than too few. If I'm achieving my goal of being pleasantly persistent, if I'm being, lighter, funnier, little, not unprofessional, but having some fun with this, I don't think I can call too many times. I think, in fact, in all my years of sales, only one time has someone ever said to me, Bill, enough. I get it. Enough. Now, maybe some of them think that, but the assumption that I'm making, which is number 5, is a good assumption. Kelly, what's a good assumption versus the ones that we typically make?
Well, the good assumption is that they may not need what I have right now, but if I stay in front of them and they know my name and they remember my company name, when they do have a need for something, my voice and my name will pop up in their heads. So that's definitely kind of where we want to put our mindset, that I'm doing this work for a reason. I have a legitimate and very important reason for calling these people. And while, yes, I can't wave my magic wand and put $1 million print order, on their desk today, again, if I'm persistent and diligent and I'm differentiating myself, my name hopefully will pop into their head when it's time to talk about that project.
Think about the 5 that we just ran by you, gang. These are 5 positive attributes to voicemail. Everybody hates voicemail. They think of it as a dead end. It is not. It's an audition. It's an audition for who you are. It's a chance for you to prove your professionalism, your pleasant persistency, to be someone that they want to do business with, to say to them, hey, how many people call you 3 times? This is how hard I'm going to work for you when you become a customer of mine. This is a great opportunity. That's how Kelly and I feel you should think about that. All right, Kelly, thanks very much. And that's what we know about. Well, that's part of what we know about voicemail, but there's probably a few more other things. All right, thanks, gang. We'll talk to you on the next Short Attention Span webinar.